Chapter 6, Human Changes to the Environment. As you have learned, every plant and animal in a natural ecosystem depends on other plants or animals for its survival. For example, a butterfly depends on a flower's nectar for food. At the same time, a flower depends on butterflies and other insects to spread its pollen. Thousands of years ago, early humans were like all other living things in nature. They were just another part of the natural food chain. They hunted animals and gathered plants for foods. They made shelters and clothing using the materials in their environment. Most importantly, they used only what they needed for basic survival. However, humans also had the ability to create and use technology. At first, they used simple technology, like tools made of stone and wood. These tools made it easier to hunt, build, and do other things for survival. Over time, technology improved. Humans learned to create and use machines. Instead of hunting animals, they learned to raise animals like cows and chickens for food. Instead of gathering nuts, berries, and roots, they learned to grow their own crops. In other words, humans learned to change and control some parts of nature in order to meet their needs. With technology, humans were able to change the environment. The land in this picture may have been a forest or natural grassland. Now, instead, it is a wheat field. Insects and other organisms still live in the soil and feed on the wheat plants. However, this is not what you might call a natural field. Humans planted the seeds in this field, and humans decide when to harvest the crops to make food. The land beneath any town or city was once a natural ecosystem. Then humans came along and used technology to change the natural environment. There are some trees, grass, and flowers in a city, but they are only there because people want them there. Some animals like squirrels and birds also live in cities alongside humans, but these creatures had to learn to survive in an environment created by humans. Now, with all our cities and technology, it is sometimes easy for us to forget about nature and ecosystems. It is easy for us to think of nature as something we can visit, but not something we are really part of. It is also easy for us to think of nature as a resource primarily for humans, something we can use and change to suit our needs. This image shows one of the most amazing things ever built in America, the Hoover Dam. There are thousands of dams in America, but the Hoover Dam is the biggest. It was built across the mighty Colorado River. It generates hydroelectric power, or electricity, for over 1 million people in Arizona, Nevada, and California. The reservoir created by the dam also provides water for thousands of homes and farms. The Hoover Dam is very important for people who depend on it for water and electricity, but the dam also changed the landscape and ecology along the Colorado River forever. It changed the natural flow of the river and endangered several species of fish and plants. You can say the dam was good for people, but not so good for the environment. Either way, it is here to stay, and it is a good example of a way in which people can change the natural environment. The people in this little town live in a very beautiful place surrounded by a natural ecosystem. They have their houses and roads, and they have cleared away some of the forest to make pastures for animals or farming. But most of the surrounding land still belongs to nature. Not all environmental changes caused by humans are bad for the environment. It is certainly possible for people to survive and enjoy life while helping to protect the balance of nature. In the next 3 chapters, you will learn more about the damage people can do to ecosystems and, more importantly, the things we can do to protect them.